Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and as promised, I'd like to welcome you back exactly where we left off last time. On Bravely Default, we just took on our very first boss, who came in the form of Holly and Barris, and in defeating them, we earned their job asterisks, which we're going to go into a little bit more detail now, because I gotta say, it is good stuff. So currently we have two extra jobs. The Monk, which is high-powered, high HP, basically powerhouse, versus the White Mage, which means we can now cast White Magic, which is good. Remember, that doesn't include things like fire and other offensive, darker magic. I would like to have Tiz specialize in this for a little bit because we do get a very good item for this particular class in a little bit. However, you'll notice that as far as the stats go, he's not very proficient with anything other than stabs and knuckles, and right now, all I have are a bunch of swords. So we will actually hold off on that for now. However, on the other hand, we do have ourselves the lovely Lady Agnes, and I will be giving her the White Mage. You know, some of her stats go down, her intelligence and her magic goes up a little bit, but pretty much everything else goes down, which is fine. Because for now, check it out. We have a babe on our team now, hooray! And now for our abilities. Now, because her fixed command is White Magic due to her class, we still have a job command that goes unused, which means that depending on what level she is in other jobs, we'll be able to use their particular skill sets. So because we're level 2 in Freelancer, we could use Miscellany as well as Examine and Treat. So we could have that there, or if you really wanted to, we could use our martial arts that we're not very equipped in. And we also have support abilities. We don't have anything here quite yet. We'll wait on that for a little bit. But something I found interesting over the course of my playthrough is equipping characters that don't typically use magic power with White Magic, so that on the field, we actually have a dedicated healer as opposed to our mage, who will use that in battle. So even though our magic power is lower, it's, in my opinion, probably a better use of magic than not using it. And so there you have it. Our jobs explained in a nutshell, although we'll probably get another thing telling us how to use them all. Well, let's get into battle. I just want to, well, I guess we're not even a monk right now, but we can go take on some people. Now, Agnes is pretty much going to be our certified healer, and her attacks are weak as shit, as it stands. And actually, I would like to see this help menu, because we'll get ourselves another tutorial quest solved by doing that. So it's not too bad. And we could also change our playback speed, although if I could do that by exiting the help, there we go. So let's go ahead and just brave 4 times, take out the goblins, and probably show one of these. Now, like I said before, you can alter a lot of aspects about the gameplay in this, one of which being the battle speed, which is kind of interesting. You can even pause, like it is right now, and just have it be very dramatic. And wow, she took that bad boy out immediately. And we could also speed it up just like that. Super fast. And that might be a thing I'll do for off-screen endeavors as far as leveling up goes. So you guys probably won't see a lot of that. Anyway, let's go ahead back to Caldisla, shall we? Hopefully nothing bad has happened while we were gone. Oh, and now it's telling us how to use magic. Excellent. So yeah, we can all share a single scroll, and abilities have level limits. Interesting. Cool. So we'll hold off on that for now. Let's go heal, shall we? Get that magic power all the way back up, and be good for ourselves. Thank you. Go sleep your troubles off for a while. I will do that. Whew. Alright. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the walkthrough so far. I apologize, it's been slow. As you guys can tell, we're still in the introductory chapters, so to speak, but I think a lot of that has to do with the dialogue, because typically I just read it and then move on, but it's not something that I've been doing through this walkthrough. So anyway, let's double check this, because we viewed the battle controls, we changed the playback speed, and we braved a quad attack. So now our next quest is to send a nemesis. So I'll probably do that off screen. We'll get a high potion for that. That'd be well worth our time. But we'll do that in a bit. For now, to the king we go, to once again draw up some reports and tell him what we've seen. How's it going? It's been a while. It's been like almost 2 episodes.
You chased off the Eternian ship? Amazing! Truly the Vestal is a worker of miracles. And you as well, 'tis. Excellent work, lad.
Has there been any word of where the ship is gone, Your Highness?
What have you heard from your men, Owen?
It seems the Sky Knights have returned to their hold, Your Majesty. The Lontano Villa.
Lontano Villa. Then that's where we're headed.
I'm afraid you'll not get there now. The bridge they shot out is still in ruins.
We'll mount a full-scale offensive the moment it's repaired. For now, we must be patient. Go and rest.
If you say so, my dear king. So let's check out the party chat. 2 bumpkins. Great. Alright. Oh, apparently she's never walked through Lively City before. You have to remember, the Vestal of Wind has pretty much been sequestered to her temple for her entire life, and this is her first time leaving, which is such a weird thing that she could be so, I don't know, communicative. I don't know. Anyway, this is all some brand new and different. Yep, he grew up in Narende, not in Caldisla. So even this tiny town is pretty small. We can't access a lot of it, surprisingly, but for better or for worse, it just makes it easier to get around. So, what is the strangest thing to you, Agnes? So there's a lot of people, and it's all tranquil. Well said. And for some reason, she keeps talking about the rotting sea, which is... It gives such bizarre imagery to my head. I don't know. But anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, Owen informed me. No, we're still in the same room as the Royal Guard, Owen. Oh, hey, the innkeep is preparing a special feast. Nice. Alright, we should probably go speak to him and, probably thank him for being so hospitable, right? I mean, free stays on the house? Man, you really can't go wrong with that. Also, I think we're pretty much set for things. However, actually, I think we have enough money for one last thing. Do we have? Yes, we do. We do. I would like to buy Poison Up. This is going to be very important for the next dungeon we enter, which I guess would technically be our first full-fledged one, which is quite short, but there are the ruins of Centro Keep, and a lot of the enemies there are going to be poisoning us. It's really annoying because on the field, it'll still damage you, and it does so much damage. It does like 13 HP per step. It's absurd. Anyways, I guess we'll go talk to you real fast because, as you can notice, we can now buy equipment. And because we had leveled up that store to be able to purchase bronze armor, we can get it here now. But there's no real discount or reason to other than convenience if you can't get it anywhere else. So, and if you can, try and get the store with the antidote. I think I'm working on that right now, so you can just buy them really easily because he does appear inside of each dungeon as well. Usually towards the end, but still. Anyway. Oh, hey, we get to take another nap. Sweet. Must have been a pretty good feast, if you ask me.
Tiz, wake up!
What's wrong? It's the middle of the night.
Something's wrong outside.
Outside? Wait, is that...
Give us the Vestal! We know she's here! And you'd best be quick! Fire spreads so easily!
Ominous, sir. Is this really necessary?
What? No! Yes, I won't be questioned! You're under my command now. You'll follow my orders.
But sir!
Burn! Burn! We can sift the Vestal's ashes out from the rest.
What are they doing?
Looking for me. If I go, they'll stop this madness.
You can't be serious, miss. You'd be marching to your own death.
Seems these fools intend to hide the girl. If the whole city's complicit, the whole city can burn. Just watch. My fire will have this place charred black by morning.
Black Mage, ominous crow!
What now?
We've sent these people a clear message. It's time to withdraw!
You still insist on undermining me? It's time you knew your place!
Murder. 5, 4...
Fine. Bully. Women always are. But I'll be back tomorrow, and another house will burn. Then another the next night. And every night until you give up the girl!
Ominous Crow's a dick.
Thankfully, our only casualty was a house. An old one at that. The spellcaster was one of their officers. He's holed up in the ruins of Central Keep, north of the city.
The hostilities will end once I step forward.
There you go again, ready to martyr yourself. There are 2 of us now. That broadens our options.
Might I interject?
Oh boy.
Ah, it's Mr. Amnesia. You were staying in the empty house that burned, weren't you?
Mr. Amnesia, is that foreign?
I mean, the boy has no memories. He just turned up in town a week ago. No clue who he was. I see you've suffered some light burns. Are you sure you should be up and walking about?
I'm fine, though I thank you for your gracious concern. More to the point, you two are Tiz and Agnes, yes?
But why? I don't recall giving you my name, sir.
It was written in this journal. The only thing I had on me when I was found, apparently.